Shots fired, shots fired.
This video is not for the faint of heart. These are some of the worst cases of police brutality, and these are the officers that are to blame. Officer John Cordy was a cruel police officer because what he did to a deaf man was just disgusting to watch.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, sir. Alright, grab his hands. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Roll over. Grab his hand. Just get on your stomach. Turn around. Just have him stand up. I think he's cooperative. Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands.
The cops barked orders at him, not realizing that the man was deaf.
I think he's gonna cooperate. Let's just get him up. Come here. Hey, he's not being compliant. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Can you sit?
Myself and Baker 3 are at McCoy's. The other officers are going to be in front of DPN. We have EMS sitting your way.
Hold it. Give me your name.
Ladies, Black. Go ahead. Primers up. No.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
The man identified himself as John Kelly. He was legally deaf, and it's just sad to see how our officers shoot first and ask questions later.
He's sitting. We got one to cooperate with us to get him out. Every time we were trying to cuff him, he was tucking his hands up underneath his chest.
He was tucking his hands away from the officers because that's the only way he could communicate with them, using sign language. But these cops were too dumb to figure that out.
You got it.
The cops initially approached him because another deaf man had seen him and his wife arguing in sign language and thought it was a physical altercation. Kelly had to be hospitalized for his injuries and ended up suing the PD. The trial is set to start soon, but even John wasn't as violent as Officer Joshua. This might be hard for some people to watch.
God damn it, quit, please hurt me! Will you quit, please?
Put your hand behind your back, I'm gonna hurt you more!
No, you're not!
Put your hand behind your back!
June 14th, 2019, David Delaney was sleeping in his vehicle at an apartment complex and was confronted by Officer Joshua Carroll.
Why? Stop! Stop! Don't hurt me!
Stop
Don't
right now!
hurt me.
Stop!
Don't hurt me!
Stop!
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't do that! What are you gonna shoot me? What are you gonna shoot me for? God damn it!
Get out of the car! Now! Get out of the car! Out of the car! Now!
me? Will you quit, please?
Put your other hand behind your back or I'm gonna hurt you more!
No, you're
Put your other hand behind your back! Put your other hand behind your back!
Why are you
Don't fucking move!
Quit it!
Put your other hand behind your back!
Jake.
Get out! Get
Oh
out!
my God!
Put your hand behind your back! Put your other hand behind your back! Do
I
it!
cannot!
Yes, you can! Do it now!
I physically can't! Officer, please!
Put your fucking hand behind your back
Will
now!
you please listen?
Do it fucking now!
Please listen.
No!
I have a
Put your hand fucking care!
I have a disc.
Put your hand behind your back now!
trying!
Put your hand behind your back!
I'm trying!
Do it now!
God, it hurts!
I don't care!
Be careful! I didn't do anything to you! I did not do something to you!
I got one detained! Roll fire!
Ouch!
Get out!
Ouch! Oh, why'd you do that? Why did you do that?
There's only one word that can describe the actions of Joshua: barbaric. Remember, Joshua did all this because David didn't give him his ID.
Hurting me!
I'll keep f***ing you if I need to!
Ouch!
Moving!
Ouch! Ouch! Oh, please stop hurting me! Will you please stop hurting me? Oh my God, will you stop it? Will somebody please call the police?
I'm the police!
Please, somebody help me! Help me, somebody! Oh my God. I don't know why you're doing this to me. I don't know why you're doing this to me.
Don't fucking move!
You're hurting me
I
really
don't care!
bad!
Don't
You're
move!
hurting me bad!
I don't care! Don't
You know
move!
why? Please quit hurting me!
Nope!
Will you please quit hurting me?
Nope!
Oh my God, what's the matter with you? I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you. Please stop hurting me. Please stop.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
I'm gonna make sure that's the case.
No, I don't. I promise I don't. I promise I don't. I promise I don't do that. Oh, please. Will you please stop hurting me?
Stop moving! Stop it!
Really bad. You're hurting me really bad. You're really hurting me bad.
Alright, 4-4 Henry, I'm code 4 for now. I still need some units. Taser deployed as well.
Please stop hurting me. Will you please stop hurting me? Please. Officer. Officer. Will you please stop hurting me?
I just need somebody here.
David was reduced to tears, suffered multiple injuries, and was still bleeding from multiple open wounds. This is exactly what happens when tyrants go unchecked.
No, they're not coming off.
No, I don't want to walk.
They're not getting moved. They're not going anywhere.
No, please quit pushing on me. I can't. I got a shoulder that's located and hurting me really badly. Please,
That's still in reverse.
please stop hurting me. Please stop hurting me. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Glove up.
I'm not trying.
When asked about the pain he inflicted upon Delaney, Carroll said, "No offense, but that was exactly what I was trying to do, was to get that pain compliance." Carroll was stripped of his uniform while the internal investigation was being conducted. He resigned before the department was able to terminate his employment. However, Felipe Hernandez did was a felony. Officer Felipe was on patrol when he came across a couple in their car. He shined his flashlight in, breached their privacy, and decided to hold them hostage.
Roll the window down. Leave your hands where I can see them. Okay, just leave your hands where I can see them. I don't know that. Roll your window down, ma'am. Open the door.
It's just a pinball gun.
Step over here.
I don't have.
Step over here.
We're not doing nothing wrong, sir.
I'm looking for my keys. I can't find them. It's just a pinball gun.
Okay, what's in his waist back there?
That's a pinball gun.
It's a paintball gun, sir.
Step out.
We're
Step
not
out.
doing nothing wrong, though.
Step out, ma'am.
I don't need to step out.
Step out now, or I'm gonna pull you out.
You cannot pull me out. Excuse me. I'll call your sergeant. I want to see your
Come
sergeant. I want your sergeant.
Ma'am.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am,
we're not doing
step
nothing.
out,
Don't
please.
touch me.
Step out.
Don't touch me.
Step
I want
out.
to record this right now.
Go ahead. Step out.
I want to record this.
Ma'am.
Don't touch me.
Step out.
No.
Come on, hurry up.
No.
Who are you here visiting?
I'm Butterfly.
It's too late to be visiting Butterfly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I came out to look for my keys. 'Cause
This
I'm
is
going
public
home.
housing, ma'am.
I understand
Step out.
that. No,
Step out.
no, sir. Don't touch me, sir.
Okay. You're gonna get tased.
No, you're not going to take
Step out then.
I'm going to call
Sir, we're not
Step-
doing nothing wrong.
You are. I'm asking you to step out. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Step
I'll
out.
Step out.
Treptokoff friended and type us. Like a rabid dog, Felipe starts barking orders at the two. The man displayed a paintball gun and even offered it to the cop, but he decided he wasn't going to behave like a human unless these people were in cuffs.
Why don't you step out, though?
So I can talk to you. This guy has paintball guns. I don't know what else he has there.
It's just a pinball.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It still looks like a fucking gun, does it not?
No,
Yes, it does.
it's just a laser gun.
Step over here, right here.
Sir, look here.
I'm looking
If
for
you
my
pull
keys
that
so I
out
can go
again,
home.
bro, we're gonna have
sorry.
fucking issues. Show me your face. Show me your face.
I'm not doing nothing, sir.
Jesus Garcia.
I'm not.
Holy fuck. You're back on the fucking
No,
property,
I'm not.
though.
I'm in the car.
You're on the property.
Sir, come
You're
on.
on the property.
I'm in the
Judge
property.
told you not to be here. Didn't I rip your ass last time?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not in the
You're
property.
gonna get a warrant
sir.
out for your fucking arrest.
What
Step over
the
here.
fuck?
Shut the fuck up. Come here, man. Come here.
Why?
Here's what's going on. Okay?
What the fuck? You're
This is public housing.
Okay.
Okay? There's rules and regulations that need to be fucking followed.
Okay.
Okay? He's trespassed.
I didn't-
Okay? He's trespassed. He has 5 warrants out for criminal trespassing. Okay? Judge already ripped his ass and told him not to be here. Guess what? He's here again. Okay? So again, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for my keys. I was here visiting Butterfly.
At what time? What time did you leave at?
I just barely walked out her door and I'm looking for my keys because I can't find them anywhere. I might have left them in her house.
Okay.
Even if we assume the guy was trespassed, he's not on the property, he's in his car. But Felipe doesn't have common sense.
How do you want to do this? I can either charge you. Listen to me, okay? Don't make this difficult for me, okay? I've been doing this for the last 3 years, okay? I know this area. I know cars that are supposed to fucking be here and cars that aren't supposed to be here,
I'm
okay?
sorry, I'm sorry.
So let's not make this fucking difficult because I will really, really make your life a living hell. Do you hear me? Okay, I will tow your car. As a matter of fact,
No, you don't tow my car. I'm visiting her. She's allowed to have guests. Lamau!
she's allowed to have guests at certain times, ma'am,
I did not know that. She did not tell me that.
okay? Again, that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Well, let me just
But
get my
if
keys
you
and
want to
I'll
make things
go.
difficult,
No, I don't want
okay?
things difficult.
So hear me out, okay? And just be quiet for like 10 seconds,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
okay?
Okay.
This is public housing.
Okay, I understand that.
There's rules and regulations that they sign when they first move
I
in.
understand that. I'm not the one
Okay,
breaking the rules.
ma'am,
She is
you
then.
keep obviously, okay, but still, you're here,
I tried
okay?
to leave. I
It
looked
doesn't
at my
matter.
keys.
You're here, and you don't live here. I know
Oh,
that
I
for a
found him.
fact.
I found him.
Okay, so listen to me.
Okay.
Okay, and please just be quiet.
Okay.
Okay, you're trespassing. Number 1.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Number 2, okay, you're not allowed to be here past certain hours.
I did not know that.
Listen to me, okay? Can you just shut the fuck up, literally, for 10 fucking seconds?
Why are you talking to me
Because
like
you don't
that?
listen. You don't listen. You're just like Jesus Garcia.
No,
You want to
I'm not.
argue all the time, okay? But you're not listening.
Can you just give me a
There's
trespass
rules.
ticket and I'll go?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Okay? Number 1, this car isn't drivable.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that closes. Okay? Number 2,
It's not stolen. It's insured.
I didn't say it
it's
was stolen.
registered.
Okay? Okay? So you're trespassing though. Okay? There's
I
rules.
didn't know that.
I don't care if you know it or not. I'm telling you. And the fact that you're making it difficult, I'm asking you to fucking step out of the fucking car, that's resisting obstructing. Okay? Yeah. When I ask you to do something, you gotta step the fuck out. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So next time you're here and you're visiting Butterfly at these strange fucking hours of the time, remember that. Rules and regulations.
Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
can't be
I'm
here
sorry.
past certain fucking hours.
I'm sorry.
This is an elderly, disabled community.
I'm sorry.
That's why these rules and regulations are here.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
Yes.
So, again, what is your fucking name?
Can you be nice?
Yes, what's your name?
Terry.
Terry what?
Garcia.
Garcia, what's your date of birth?
That's his last name. I'm sorry. It's Terry
Yeah, I
Leva.
was gonna say, you just lied to me once
It's Terry
already, so
Leva.
you're
It's
about to
Terry
get put in
Leva. It's
handcuffs.
Terry Leva.
Okay, thank you. What is your date of birth?
78.
This is not a cop, this is a gang member. He was treating her like shit and expecting her to cooperate. But this gets way worse, all because of this nutjob cop.
I'll be out with 2 Code 24 individuals. One time 2.
Can I get him to sit down?
You can have a seat, man. $84 on 2. Stop! 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 stop!
We rude to cop op and paint up to it. As she attempts to drive away from this gangster, he fires 3 shots at her.
80%. Shots fired, shots fired. Stop! Stop!
We were doing it in the beginning.
It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to find out what's going on here. And you're trespassed. I recognize you're trespassed. Doesn't matter. No, shots fired on my part. She almost hit me with the car.
Officer Felipe Hanani, sir, and invited any officers who used it. This is free. The first available forward from the plus hours, he was Coulter Reveal. Miss Gomez passed away from her injuries just minutes after. This next sheriff was hunted down by the FBI for smuggling drugs.
Hello, sir.
What's up, boys?
Hey, I'm Trooper Price, State Police. Where's on stop? You coming up flashing lights there? You were speeding just a little bit.
My flashing lights?
There used to be flashing lights. It's the 71 and 282.
How fast are you going?
You're going 50 and a 45. Not that big of a deal.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not bad. Do you have your license on you?
Yeah, I do.
You got your registration and insurance. Is this your car?
Well, it's the county's.
The county's?
Yeah. I've been the sheriff for the last 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys, you're going to have to bear with me. I know we just got the insurance thing a couple of days ago. I don't know.
He wasn't actually stopped for going 50 in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. The FBI had been tracking Stevens as part of a corruption and narcotics investigation. It turned out he was in Crawford County for exactly that. Another shady deal.
What are you doing up here in Crawford County?
Well, I went to visit a CI.
Visit who?
A CI just north of town. Delivered some bags of goodies up there.
What did you deliver to him?
Well, his wife. Let me pop the truck and I'll show you. There's some goods at the co-op deal we did.
Yeah.
Where it's given out to needy families and stuff like that. I'll show you what they are.
Hey, if you don't...
They're a good deal.
Hey, since you're hopping out, just throw your service weapon over in the passenger seat. Come back here. So you said you met a CI?
Yeah.
What, like a...
Confidential informant.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what were you taking him?
These right here, brother. These are things that we put together. Little care packages for homeless, or not, well, people in need.
Oh, really?
Things like that, yeah.
So why is your CI in Crawford County?
Well, got them in Crawford County. I've got CIs, and I got one in Sebastian County. Got Franklin, Pope, Johnson.
They just drive to Johnson to work, or what?
No. Just people that we get information from.
Oh, okay.
The sheriff had no clue that the FBI had been monitoring him, and they knew how he had gone into a residence and came out with some narcotics. Even the troopers on the scene weren't buying his fake story.
It's kind of weird.
We get information.
Well, it's kind of different. Most, I mean, I've worked narcotics a lot, you know.
Yeah.
I hear of people having CIs and stuff, but I've never heard of them like a sheriff or a sheriff's department outside the county that works outside of Johnson County. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
we do it, brother.
do you?
You bet. You bet.
You do it as sheriff?
Of course.
Hands on.
Hands on, brother. That's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Hard charging.
Yeah.
You bet.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you just up here fixing to head back to Johnson
I'm
County?
gonna pull in here, buy a knife, and then head back home. Yep.
Yeah.
Got a parade at 5 and head back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is one of my new guys, so just talk with him for just a second.
Hey,
We'll get you out of here in a second. Okay, you don't have no more guns and like that on you?
Nope.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, buddy.
It didn't make sense that a sheriff had to personally travel to another county just to pick up a few grams of narcotics. Shortly after, an FBI agent arrived, and things were about to get much worse for the sheriff.
There you are here.
Fine if they do.
The FBI?
Okay.
Okay. You have any other weapons on you at all?
Nope. You're in the car.
No backup weapon anywhere?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna stand here.
Hey, Sheriff, let me ask you this. You don't have nothing illegal in your car, do you? Nothing you're not supposed to have. No drugs.
There could be, yeah, there could be drugs in there.
There is
Most
drugs.
definitely, yep.
What kind of drugs?
There's some. My CI just gave me some things.
What's
just in
things?
passing, there's some little.
I don't know what things are.
There's some butter and.
Like marijuana?
Yeah, and like a butter marijuana and 2 little buds that through the course going on, carrying on, talking to them.
Hey, go ahead and put your hands behind your back real quick, okay? This whole deal's odd to me, and so as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and detain you, okay?
Seeing the FBI agent arrive, Stevens quickly admitted to having narcotics inside his car. As a result, he was promptly placed in handcuffs, and things were only about to get worse for him.
Because I've never heard of a sheriff not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but I can tell you this. I've been working narcotics for 7 years, okay? And I've never heard of a sheriff himself coming out. I'm not saying it don't happen, because it does happen, but not very often that comes out and works narcotics on his own and stuff like that, okay? So, and now that you said you've got some narcotics in your car, we're gonna search your car, okay?
Get up. Get up.
Is this your personal car, or is this your...
No, this is a county-owned vehicle.
Okay. Does the corn court and all them, they allow you to take this out for personal use? And
Well, I wouldn't quite call it personal use.
let me ask you this, just, do you think, if you were in my position, would you think this is odd?
Trooper, based on
I'm talking outside of them being here. Look at me. Are you talking to me?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm asking you.
I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and just invoke my rights, and I'm going to speak to attorney and see him under arrest. And you guys,
okay.
I'll be respectful and do whatever you need to do.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you hat right here. Okay.
Sheriff Stevens knew his time was up and that he would soon be behind bars. Realizing this, he refused to answer any questions while the troopers searched his vehicle.
Door right there.
Okay.
Right there is what was described as some opioid type pills.
And these?
No, those are just breath mints.
Hey, since you told me where those are, you want to just tell me where the bud is?
Huh?
Since you told me where those are, you want to tell me where the bud is?
They're in the trunk.
Okay.
Put them in a, they're in a plastic bag.
Okay.
A trash bag.
Okay. Huh?
Those are the 2 items I was referring to.
Yeah. That's a lot of wax.
There's butter.
Butter, wax, it's still a lot.
An extensive search of his vehicle revealed marijuana, oxycodone, and hydrocodone inside. At this point, he was formally arrested and about to be taken to the police station.
Well, you carry a lot of Narcan, don't you? Hey, I'm just gonna let you sit over here, okay? I'm gonna put you in my car. Run over there. You know, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in the court of law. You have the right attorney present for any question. You can't afford one to be appointed. No additional charge. You understand all that? Okay. Let me ask you this. Would you like to talk about anything we found in there so far?
No, I've told you everything that was in there.
Well, I'm asking, do you want to talk about any of that?
No, there's an explanation for everything that's in there.
I'm asking you, would you like, if I asked you some questions, would you be willing to talk about it right now?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Ah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Eventually, Stevens was charged with felony simultaneous possession of drugs and firearms, felony possession of a controlled substance, and a misdemeanor speeding count. He pled guilty to felony possession of hydrocodone and received a 6-year suspended sentence. He was also immediately removed from his position and forced to surrender his law enforcement certification. Next up, this crooked cop was taken to the cleaners by his honest supervisor.
If you fail to provide your documentation, you can be placed under arrest for obstruction.
You think so? And I don't need to show ID to do that.
You don't have to show ID right now. No, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice day, officer.
You too, sir.
Hope you learned something today.
New Jersey police officer Frank Moschella showed a clear lack of understanding of the law when he tried to intimidate a man who was peacefully exercising his constitutional right to film in public.
You're working on a story for the township.
Well, about the township for me.
For you?
Yes.
What are you making, a documentary?
It's a news story.
News story?
Yeah.
You have ID?
I always have ID.
Okay, can you provide that?
No.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And what law is that?
Well, you came in as a suspicious person. Anytime we
Okay.
investigate as to somebody calling in about suspicious, we need to at least identify who it is we spoke to. You're not in trouble in any way, shape,
Right.
or form.
Okay, then I don't need to give ID.
Well, you do.
What law
because
is
you
that?
need to know who you are.
What law is
If I'm
that?
investigating a crime, it's actually called obstruction if you fail to provide
Wrong.
documentation. No, sir,
Quote
that's not wrong.
quote that statute.
I already
Quote
told you
obstruction.
what it is.
Apparently you don't.
Sir, look, I'm not looking.
I have to commit an unlawful act and prevent you from performing your unlawful duty to be in violation of obstruction.
Currently, right now.
So what's the unlawful act?
Right now, it came in as a suspicious
Okay,
person.
and what statute is suspicious?
Suspicion alone is not reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain someone and demand their ID. Officer Frank had no clue he was up against someone with a much better understanding of the law than him.
It has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. What's the law?
To determine what's going on. So all
I'm
asking
taking
is
pictures in
identify
public.
Who you are. You're telling me you're doing something.
Okay.
That's fine, but I need to verify who you are.
No, you don't.
So in the event that something turns into something, I at least can say, all right, I went out and I spoke with this person. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
No, you are. You can come out and say, good morning, sir, how you doing? Taking pictures, enjoying your First Amendment right to take pictures in public?
What was the first thing that I said to you today?
What are you doing?
I said, no. I said, how are you, sir?
Okay, how are you?
Did I not say that to
Yeah,
you?
you did.
So you just asked me what did I do, and I already told you what I said.
Okay.
I said, how are you? And I said, what are we doing? And you told me what you're doing. And I said,
that's
that's
it.
fine. And I explained to you why I need documentation from you, just to verify who you are.
Okay, but you don't
That's
need to verify who I am.
I unfortunately do.
No,
Yes.
I have the right to privacy in public.
You do, to a certain degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is within that degree.
Yes.
Yes.
But again, if we're investigating it for suspicious because somebody called it in, it's not like we just...
It doesn't matter if somebody called it in.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you're outside on your property mowing your lawn and somebody says you're suspicious and the police come by, you have to give them your ID?
To verify that you live there? Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes,
it's
you
your
do.
property.
The individual, later identified as Alex, was relentlessly challenging this tyrant who seemed to love the sound of his own voice more than the law itself.
Documentation, otherwise you are going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
I do not have
Very,
identification
very
on me.
Well, so then you lied to me because when I first asked you if you had identification on you, you told me yes, I do.
Oh, I have fingerprints and retinas.
No, that's incorrect. I asked you, do you have documentation? Do you have identification? Okay, so who are you then? Because we're going to have to verify who you are.
I'm not gonna answer any
And
questions.
Here's the other problem. Now you lied to me, so now I have a concern as to whether you're being truthful and honest with me. Do you understand?
Okay, well, you're
If
not
I
being
find
truthful and
out-
honest with me because you haven't quoted the law yet. Then I'm required to show you
Sir, I
ID.
already explained to you what I need to
Supervisor.
do. If you fail to, there's actually a supervisor right there.
Okay.
Okay?
It didn't take long for a supervisor to arrive on the scene, and unfortunately for Frank, this would quickly turn into a law lesson for him.
Now, if I find out you're lying to me, now you could be charged with hindering.
Do we have a
which
sergeant?
means giving failed documentation.
No.
You have two sergeants right
Two?
here.
Okay.
What's going on?
So what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal information.
Okay, well then you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And what
Okay,
law
like
is that,
sir?
Sergeant?
He doesn't need to explain it to you.
Well,
I
he
already
does
told you
actually.
that's what it
He
is.
actually does.
All right, just hold on a second.
So let's find out.
Can I just ask you what you're doing here?
Yes, sir. I'm in public taking pictures of a public building, expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of press.
Okay.
I'm here to actually file a complaint.
Okay. You have
Against-
that right. You have all those rights. You just
Thank you. Well, he appears to tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building that are posted.
Absolutely.
That are off limits.
Yep, like
All
the
right?
back of that parking lot there. It
So
says
you
restricted
obviously
area. Can't go back
enter
there.
Those areas or video those areas.
Absolutely.
Other than that, if you want to walk around with your camera, you can walk around with your camera.
And I don't need to show ID to do that.
You don't have to show ID right now. No, sir. All right, sir.
How's that?
Well, that's incorrect, actually, in that respect.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Is it?
It's
So your
different than
sergeant's
what you
wrong.
explained.
Even after being thoroughly humbled by his sergeant, Officer Frank's arrogance remained intact. He had had the audacity to call his superior wrong. These crooked cops will do anything to avoid admitting their mistakes.
So your sergeant's wrong?
What we were going to.
So your sergeant's...
We're not going to get to an argument here.
Sure.
So we're all
Because
set, right?
I was just threatened with arrest for not providing identification. It's a violation of Fourth Amendment.
All right, sir. But now we're clear on what's going on, right?
Is he?
Are we all clear?
Is he clear? Because I'm clear and you're clear.
Everybody here is clear, sir.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Continue what you're doing.
I appreciate your
All
help.
right? You have a good day.
You too.
All right?
Thank you
We're
very
all
much.
clear, guys.
Thank you.
All right?
Have a nice day, officer.
You too, sir. Have a great
Hope you learned something today.
Supervisor immediately de-escalated the situation, allowing Alex to film and also went on to correct Officer Frank, who was having a tough time accepting his mistake.
Walk of shame.
This was indeed a classic walk of shame, and Alex really did have the last laugh. It turns out that sometimes it is the junior cops who are up against their bosses breaking the law.
Hello? Guess who I just pulled over?
Who?
Yarborough.
Really?
Yeah, the chief deputy.
On June 20th, 2023, a Henry County police officer pulled over a vehicle for going 96 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. If this was not shocking enough, he was stunned to see who was inside.
Really?
License in the back.
Yeah.
It was none other than Henry County Police Chief himself, Michael Yarbrough. The officer had to do his duty and went over to write him a ticket. However, he couldn't let this opportunity go without informing his mate.
Hello?
Guess who I just pulled over?
Who?
Yarborough.
Really?
Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped up Dodge Charger belongs to the sheriff's office. I just clocked this at 96 in a 35.
What was the issue? I mean, why is he speeding?
No reason. He's in an unmarked car. He just got a high horsepower car and decided he wanted to play.
It's your traffic stop. You do what you think you should do. I mean, I'm not telling you one way or the other. You do a 96 and a 35.
Okay. Well, you know I don't care for him, so I'm gonna ride his.
While speeding at that rate is dangerous, it is commendable that the chief never tried to use his authority to evade accountability.
Sir, here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. If you would sign right here. It's got a court date, time it must appear.
Yes, sir.
Please slow down and have a safe day.
And this is a big reason why you don't mess with higher authority, because their monster reign never ends well. The chief was suspended for 40 hours with no pay. Someone has got to stop these wicked officers, right? Well, in some cases, it is the good cops that put up a fight against these corrupt ones.
Say hello, was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a wind intent violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag.
Okay.
That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yes. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir. So
I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebulon.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me
Sir,
over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket?
Shocked by the chief's arrogance and entitlement, the female cop got a bit upset. And that's when things really started to heat up.
Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief in Zebulon. You wanna write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping for one because it's dark.
I have blue lights in my car.
Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my investigation.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm fixing to leave.
You have a driver's license.
Sure, I have my driver's license.
Mother Lane.
I have my driver's license. I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more. Your boss works.
11:11. I'm out here building, right?
Just like anybody else.
Okay, so 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black in color, to Machine Construction Company out of Losersville. Registration shown expired, valid insurance, negative 99.
Just confirming Bravo Frank Mike. Yeah, sir, as I was explaining.
I don't want to hear anything from you.
Okay.
You let her do her job.
28 returns to a 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black in color, to Machine Construction Company out of Losersville.
It doesn't come back to that vehicle.
Valid insurance, negative 99.
The poor officers were being punished just for doing their job. Despite being treated so badly, one of the officers went over to explain everything to the chief. Little did he know, Hemphill was about to throw another tantrum.
11-8, 11, make sure you're recording.
Yeah. What?
She's about bringing your driver's license back up.
That's fine.
Yeah. First, when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just confirming it's not. Yes, sir.
It's a ghost tag.
Yes, sir. We're
You
making
won't
sure.
get anything back with that tag.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you want to come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram
No,
now?
we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 9:05.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Sir.
Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay,
and get
I
it
got
back
your
to you.
chief on the phone right now. That's
Yes,
fine.
sir. I
That's fine.
understand.
That's fine.
Can you calm down for us, please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I
I'm trying to be
y'all.
respectful with you.
I understand
okay?
that. I understand.
I'm not raising my voice or
I
nothing at
understand
you,
that.
right?
I understand.
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you,
respectful to one
the
another,
only
okay?
thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights.
No,
It's bizarre to see an esteemed officer reacting so badly after a minor inconvenience. Even the officers were shocked by this entitlement. This dog definitely needed to be on a leash.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you straight up, okay?
Okay. All right.
But like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officers with blue lights.
Or you
and
threw
we've
my
dealt
or
with
she
them
threw
before.
my license. If she is getting for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well that's fine.
I'm just
Bring it
trying
till you get through.
I'm trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
All righty. It's very unprofessional. Whole time?
Soon after this incident, Chief Hemphill was under severe criticism, and the department launched an internal investigation into his conduct. He was found guilty and received an oral reprimand. He was also instructed to attend anger management and de-escalation training.